Well, Mike Nelson, Kevin Murphy, and Bill Corbett may have landed on Earth, but their movie-wise cracking ways continue under the name Rifftrax. And by the way, they're back with another live event, Rifftrax Live Starship Troopers. That movie will be skewered by Mike Nelson and his crew. Mike Nelson joins us once again on the program. Mike, how long has Rifftrax been around now?
7 years.
Wow.
Just not long ago celebrated our anniversary, yeah.
Wow. And now you're back with another live show. You know, you've got a reputation for taking apart truly awful movies. I think the last Rifftrax live event was Birdemic, I think was the last one.
I believe that qualifies pretty much at the top of the list of awful movies.
Right. Yes. This one is a little controversial. Starship Troopers does have its admirers.
Yeah, it's true. And it's a kind of a thing we discovered with Rifftrax is there are a lot of movies that we have fondness for that still work as a live experience or as just a riffing experience. And just to prove that point, in fact, we did Casablanca a few years ago, which pretty much tops a lot of our lists here as,
right,
the greatest movie of all time and a very funny movie and everything. So it's just more the idea of watching something with your funniest friends. So, we've done other things that have been pretty high quality.
Well, this is certainly going to be interesting. I should tell people that it's August 15th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Rifftrax presents Starship Troopers in theaters everywhere, really. And we'll have some tickets to give away right after this interview is over. Mike, this is actually not new ground for you because I believe you have a history with giant bug movies.
That's right. I think when I started Mystery Science, it was 1989, and we started with a giant eyeball, but I think we did quickly move on to giant insects.
Right. The only difference, I guess, with Starship Troopers, these are giant bugs from space.
Right. Giant arachnids from space. The one shocking thing about it for me watching it again was the gore in it, which I know is intentionally over the top. But people should be prepared that people do indeed get ripped in half by these bugs.
Yeah, this is not a movie. You don't want to have a huge dinner and then go see Starship Troopers.
No, exactly. It's just a nice light, have an appetizer and come and watch.
In every age, there is a cause worth fighting for. Starship Troopers.
Let me ask you, is this the first time, either as Rifftrax or as Mystery Science Theater, that you've tackled the cinematic oeuvre of Denise Richards?
Yes, that is correct. I hope I'm right on that. We've done so many movies, but I think you're right.
That's surprising, really, because her career is such fertile territory. I mean, I'm surprised you guys never did Wild Things. You've got Denise Richards and Neve Campbell. You've got Kevin Bacon in the nude. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, that was presented to us actually through some connection. We knew the person who wrote it, and that sort of took the wind out of my sails. Like, I don't want to know the person. It just adds an extra personal element.
So once again, folks, Rifftrax Live, Starship Troopers, starring a young Neil Patrick Harris before his rebirth as Mr. Entertainment, and Casper Van Dien, who I don't know what he did after that, and then Denise Richards, who basically just looks pretty.
Yeah, she rises to her level of competence, which is to look pretty. Yeah, you're exactly right. Now, Neil Patrick Harris, he did a Rifftrax with me kind of early on in the Rifftrax lifespan, and I got in touch with him again. I said, "Do you want to do something again?" And he shot back. He said, "Hey, how about Starship Troopers?" So I was really excited when we got this movie, and unfortunately, it wasn't able to work out to get him on stage with us, but he was game for it too. So I think that gives us a good clue that we're on firm footing.
Yeah,
Patrick Harris.
If you have the endorsement of Mr. Entertainment.
Right.
I don't know how that happened. All of a sudden, he just became the go-to guy for any award show or anything. Well, he's a talented guy. He
loves it. He's just one of those multi-faceted guys, I think. Yeah. He's a very funny, and he's a real nice guy, and he obviously is sound like someone from the Johnny Carson show in '72, but he's a real pro.
That's cool. I didn't realize that you brought in guest riffers to kind of mix it up a little.
Yeah, we do. We get them in studio, and we also do a lot of live stuff with comedians. And well, I wouldn't say a lot, but we at least try to get out once or twice a year to have guests on stage with us, which is great fun.
Oh, I just realized something. There have been a lot of direct-to-video sequels to Starship Troopers. Now, I don't know if you want to go down that dark road in the future, but
I haven't. I remember that there were being shocked by the fact that there were. I think there's a number of them, right?
Yeah, right. It's a whole franchise, yeah.
It's kind of like when you hear that a sitcom you have never watched was on for like 8 years. You go, what? That show?
Yeah.
It's sort of shocking.
Oh, I should ask you about this because this movie has become an internet sensation, and it's exactly the type of film you would have done on Mystery Science Theater 3000, and I'm sure with Rifftrax. What are your feelings on Sharknado? Would you ever do anything with that?
Yes, we're interested in Sharknado, and we're working on it. We have to we're kind of busy getting our live show done, but can't wait to screen that, and then maybe we can make something happen.
Wow, that would be good. That would, that's certainly up there as a notoriously bad film. Once again, Rifftrax Live, Starship Troopers, August 15th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time in theaters all across the country, and we'll have some tickets to give out in just a bit. And whether you like the film, whether you hate the film, it doesn't really matter, because when you go and see one of these Rifftrax Live experiences, you're just going to have a great time because they're a lot of fun and a lot of laughs.
And it is an infectious experience. I mean that in a good way. In terms of the laughter, that's what we're normally like holed up in our little basements writing jokes that we hope make people laugh. But this is a chance to get out and interact with humans, and it's very infectious. The laughter just builds, and so I think you'll enjoy it.